Hey everyone, BurlyMenGaming here, back with a new extra take, Final Fantasy XVI, The Rising Tide DLC. As some of you may know, I loved Final Fantasy XVI, and I loved the first DLC, Echoes of the Fallen. Does Rising Tide live up and match the hype with the others? Let's find out. Visually, this just looks so gorgeous. Not surprising. If you played Final Fantasy XVI and the Echoes of the Fallen DLC, both looked really, really good. So, I think that was the easiest thought. We all knew that was going to be good. We're now in a new location, Mysidia. If you're a classic Final Fantasy fan, you'll remember that. But it is different than the traditional Mysidia, but does have some similarities. In here, in this one, you actually have side quests, whereas Echoes of the Fallen, you were kind of just in one area. It was just an action stage. This, you have a big area to explore, side quests, all that. New enemies to fight. But let's show off the new icon, Leviathan's abilities. So, you've got quite a few different abilities here. I'm just showing them off. And they are very quite powerful. But as you can see, the enemies there are fighting, they are in the 50s. So I highly recommend, I may have beaten the DLC, but I was a little underleveled, so it took me a bit. I recommend getting to level 50 before trying this DLC, just to make it easier. Now, here is the new special, the circle ability. You've got this whole title gauge you see there at percentage. As long as you're dodging and stuff like that, over time it will refill automatically. But you have this whole circle mechanic here. You can refill at any time. If you get it right and do a perfect, you will get infinite title gauge for a little bit of time, so you can just really unleash the two different title attacks. The square one, which is the long range shot, and the triangle there, that is the little water whip kind of thing. But one thing lets you know that it is weak to water, the vulnerability. I'm just going to heal up using my good old Phoenix ability. Now, the story content is a decent length. It's a couple hours. It will be longer if you're not as leveled as high as you should be. I just want to make you aware of that. Oh. No. I thought the story for this area was quite good. I really enjoyed it. It was a much better story than we got in the last DLC. Not to say the last DLC story is bad, but this one is the one they really put the effort into for story. Well, originally this area and all this was supposed to be part of the main campaign. I think they did the right thing by putting this as DLC, because it's just with all the stuff you do with Leviathan here, I think it might have dragged the pace down a little bit of the main story. But I've heard other people say otherwise, but for me, I just think it works better as the DLC, because I felt for 16 the plot flowed very, very well. Now you do get a few different abilities with Leviathan, so new other attacks I haven't bought here, and you can upgrade. So just like other icons, you can rank up, get a bunch of your ability points, rank up the abilities, and really get them going. That Tsunami ability, I can master it, but I'm just saving up points. I'm grinding it out. Ability points, just so that way I can master them all. If you are a trophy hunter, you will get quite a few story trophies in this, really quite fast. So if you've got a trophy addiction, you'll love it. But overall, I can highly recommend this DLC. If you love 16 and if you love 16, just purchase the pack. I highly recommend. I loved both these DLCs. This DLC was much better than Echoes of the Fallen. I would give this DLC an 8 out of 10, but just be wary that you do want to make sure you're at a higher level, around 50 or higher, just to make the experience a little more fair for you. So, I'd love to hear from you all. Let us know in the comment section what you thought, and don't forget to hit that like button and click subscribe and that notification bell to get notified of when our next videos are dropping. It's BurlyMenGaming. See y'all next time. Bye!